Established in 1825, Standard Life is a leading provider of long-term savings and investments. Headquartered in Edinburgh, Standard Life has around 10,000 employees throughout the world, approximately 1.5 million individual shareholders, and more than 6 million customers in over 50 countries. Standard Life has a deserved reputation for delivering an exceptional web experience to the IFAs through its Advisor Zone site and to its customers directly through the standardlife.co.uk site. Both sites have now been upgraded with latest generation IBM portal technology. Designed and delivered through a project team that included Standard Life, IBM and IBM Business Partner Ascendant. When key client figures at Standard Life were asked, how did Ascendant perform on this project? This is what they said.
A number of people from Ascendant were the go-to guys who were coming up with a lot of the developments, a lot of the workarounds, a lot of the clever ways of getting around some of our problems.
I appreciate the honesty that they bring to the process of working with us, and that certainly drives a good relationship.
A lot of people stood up to the mark with some of our Ascendant partners being in there.
We don't just buy portal skills, we buy somebody that's actually focused on the overall delivery of the project.
So currently, what are some of the biggest challenges for an international insurance company like Standard Life?
Probably the biggest and most pressing is around regulatory change, and that's not only in the UK but also in the other markets we operate in.
We need to drive more new business onto our platforms and reduce our operational costs, and we want to do that through attracting customers to our new look digital channels. We've launched a new brand, VI, visual identity. So, in doing that, we've refreshed our entire digital channel, and we're looking to attract new business in there.
There are other areas around the changing demographics of customers, and particularly in the world that I occupy in terms of how they interact with brands, and particularly how they're interacting through social media, through websites, through mobile devices and the like. So that whole change in the way people think about how they want to do business with a company and the routes they do it through is obviously one of the big things we're responding to.
20 years ago, my parents were buying car insurance. They went to a man who sold car insurance, and now nobody would think of going to a man that sells car insurance. We all go to the web and do that business on the web.
Go back 5-10 years, we wouldn't have expected a Tesco, a Sainsbury's, a Google to be in the space that we occupy. So they're obviously things that we need to respond to, because they've got strong brand names, they've got deep pockets, and many of them have, and they also have a lot of them have a really strong use of things like data and customer insight. So we need to respond to those players, because they will come in and potentially change the face of the markets we operate in.
Heeral Patel is an IFA. Her job is to provide the best financial deals for her clients. As an IFA, she is independent of all the insurance and financial companies. What is her experience of Standard Life via the web and of the new Advisor Zone portal now it is live?
As an advisor, for me, any web system would need to be user-friendly, very easy to navigate, and they've got the areas that we need to look at, they've got them in separate boxes, which is brilliant because you can move the boxes around. And I think one of the other crucial things is if you are looking for something, you don't want to click more than twice to actually find what you're looking for. The thing about the Advisor Zone is that it's the obvious. It should have always been like this. And that's why it's so difficult to sometimes actually nail down to what's great about it, because I expect it to be like this because it's the obvious. It's simple, it's plain English, it's easy to look at, it's easy to read, there's no long sentences, there's one word that you just hover over and you can get what you want. And I think that's where the other providers are making their mistakes. They put too much information there, which we don't need. It's irrelevant.
So what has IBM Portal delivered to Standard Life?
I think Portal is one of those products that brings the business and the IT people together, because the features that the business talk about are also the features that are spoken about in Portal, the product. So you talk about customization, white labeling, personalization, running business rules that give people a great customer experience, and also the add-ons for all the new features, the social media. These are things that are in an IT product that the business can easily pick up on. The alternative is you have to try and build this stuff yourself or go to the open source market. and we just didn't feel that that was the right bet for our business.
There are a number of reasons that we went with WebSphere Portal for our sites. We looked at a number of technologies. For us, one of the big things has to be standards-based technology, something that we know is going to be there for the long term.
At the end of the day, we've now got a customer experience for both end consumers and advisors, which meets the needs of those audiences, and has certainly begun us on a next phase of our digital developments in our different channels.
Advisor Zone is one of its kind. I think they've set the standard. I've never seen anything like it, and I don't think there will be anything unless they just copy them.